action.
Hi, I'm Greg Aegis, and welcome to the EverQuest 2 Destiny of Velious live webcast. The fourth webcast, February 18th, which means we're just a few days away, one short weekend from the launch of our 7th expansion pack for EverQuest 2. We're just getting really excited, and thanks for sticking around. We're starting a little bit later than planned today. Of course, we are really under the gun, getting everything ready for Tuesday. It's a lot of exciting things happening here. I'm joined today. I've got Paul Molina, who's one of our designers extraordinaire on EverQuest 2, off camera, huffing and puffing because he just hoofed it over from the studio where they actually make the game. Dave Georgeson, who I guess we're finishing some last minute stuff up to get ready for Tuesday, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Air races.
Okay, I know some of us are going to be here over the weekend. Air races, right? The big event that we're going to have on March 1st as part of our 12 Days of Velious, which starts this weekend, by the way. We've got a double XP weekend that's on right now, right? That's going right now. So if your character is not up to snuff for Destiny of Velious yet, this is the perfect opportunity. Log on, level up, and get ready for launch. So today we are doing a beta tour of Destiny of Velious, right? We're going to give sneak peek at all the great stuff that we have coming up.
Yeah, we're going to show off a few of the zones that we have going into the expansion we think players would be excited about. So we're looking forward to showing you this. So hopefully you like it as much as we do.
Fantastic. So I'm going to turn it over to you because I'm going to get the hot air marketing guy off the camera so we can look at the actual game. I just will say one last plug. Remember, if you haven't pre-ordered yet, this is the last weekend of pre-order. We got some great special items on EverQuest2.com and a special deal with the collector's edition as well. If you pre-order before launch, with the collector's edition, it's $30 off if you log on and pre-order it from EverQuest2.com before launch. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Paul, and Dave's going to join us as well. And guys, enjoy the tour. This has been great. I hope to see you all on Tuesday.
All right, so the first place we've entered here is part of the Hold of Rhyme. This is the Ascent. If any of you players are familiar with the original EverQuest, you might find this area familiar to you as well. This guy's going to offer us a quest. We're going to ignore him. No quest from you. Come in here. The Rhyme have basically taken over this entire area, and they are fortifying it and getting ready for Kratos' master plan.
Go to third person when you go through here. You did.
The floors are slippery. You're going to fall and die. That's right, slippery floors. We wanted to make sure we got those in there because everybody likes to slide off to their deaths. It's a lot of fun. She's going to start making her way up here. Up at the top is the entrance to Kratos' fortress. You get to fight your way up here. More up here at the top, we'll see some of Kratos' men. Oh no. That was close. And there's also another secret in here too. I don't know if players in beta got a chance to see it, but there's definitely something very cool about this dungeon, and we're looking forward to all of you getting through here and finding out what's going on here.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
This place looks a lot like the inside of my apartment.
Your apartment has ramps and spiders in it, so I'm going to avoid your place.
Keep going, or are we?
No, I think we're good here. We can go ahead and move on to the next one. No problem. I don't think that guy likes you. Here he comes.
So we were talking about the air races a second ago while they shift scenes. So we just had a play test with just the dev team running around doing all the air races in Lava Storm and Butcher Block and Tenebrous Tangle. Everybody was having a really good time. We decided to change a bunch of it so that we can kind of do team races and things like that so we can compete against each other more. And so that's what we were doing this afternoon, was changing that stuff up. And now, back to Velious.
All right, we are headed now to the Tower of Frozen Shadow. Definitely one of the places we were excited about, making sure got into Velious when we were doing it. A lot of cool stuff in here. Each one of the floors and areas is unique. Definitely a really creepy, kind of gothic vibe going on while you're going through this dungeon. You get to find out a lot more about Serena and how she came to be in the tower, what's happened to her over the past 500 years, which is about how long it's taking the zone to load in.
You guys got a real fast computer here?
Oh yeah, it's flying.
It's swap computers midweek.
Nice.
Here we go. Any second now. This, we have our loading screen. 99%. I can't say 99% if it's not actually 99%, right?
You know, the viewers are getting a really good charge out of this.
Well, actually, what they're seeing right now is our concept art, which right here is some of the concept art for Thurgaden. So that's really cool. Actually, Thurgaden's really cool too. Hopefully, we get a chance to stop in there.
Is this a 286?
3 megs left.
Original 3DFX
Told you, you
graphics
can't
card?
say 99% when you're sitting there. Like it's been longer than the whole point it took up to get to 99%.
Voodoo 1?
You
No,
were killed by soul.
no,
100%.
100%.
Again.
Oh, 100% to load something else.
Wow.
Here we go.
A big fail.
I thought my computer was bad.
Here it goes.
It's this good.
Good. Here we go. Okay, for reals. Not for play. Oh, look, we're loading something else.
Because nothing's better than 3 loading bars.
3 loading bars. All right. We are in the Tower of Frozen Shadow. We're on the very first floor for the tower. The first time you enter Serena's tower, this is where you will end up. A lot of you might find this eerily familiar to if you had been through the original Tower of Frozen Shadow. We drew a lot of inspiration from the original tower, and we wanted to make sure that there was a similar type feel in a lot of the areas here. You're going to want to go up to the library, so you'll want to do the look.
Which way?
I'm going to be the volume cop. Could you please turn your volume up?
No, oh,
Because the
man.
players have complained many times of us being way too
And you've been
quiet.
killed.
I died.
Way to go!
You have the
Cast
do you have the
Dev
sheet? This is
Avatar.
The look.
That's
That's right.
right. Look, I was there.
Dev Avatar. All right, now that we're back alive, we are going to head up to Serena's library. Any second now. No, we're not.
That's what it says.
So tell me a little bit about the Tower of Frozen Shadows.
Oh.
If you can do it without revealing too much of the story. Serena, the situation with Serena and maybe Mayong, I don't know how much of this stuff we've hinted at yet.
Well, in here, we want to tell that story through the progression of the tower. So you're going to find a lot about what happened between Serena and Mayong, what her relationship to Mayong was, and what's happened since the original EverQuest, what's become of her, and what she's doing in the tower right now. She has a bigger role through the course of Velious as well, like what she's working on sort of plays into, or what she's doing sort of plays into the overall story for Velious, and it's not working. It's no working. And so it's,
Isn't that room beautiful?
I think, honestly, right now, Serena's one of my favorite characters. The way that she was written, a lot of the stuff that the designers did for this particular dungeon is just really good stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited for players to get in here, sort of watch how the story unfolds with Serena and what ends up happening to her at the end also, if you follow the whole storyline. Is really cool stuff.
So the story kind of unveils floor by floor, right? But then there's also a revisit where you learn even more. Is that correct?
So it's progressive. So as you're going through the story of the Tower of Frozen Shadow, you'll get bits and pieces as you go through, and it sort of all comes together during the X2 raid. It's got 3 regular dungeons, and then our instance dungeons, and then the raid, and then the raid sort of encapsulates the entire tower. And then as you go through each one of the dungeons, you get a piece of the story, and then when you go through the tower, it sort of completes the story for the Tower of the Shadow. It's really good stuff.
And does the story and stuff that you learned here sort of set up story later on, or is this a self-contained plot line within the Tower of Frozen Shadow?
Well, it is. It's self-contained in the tower. Parts of it point to other stuff later in Velious, which you'll see as you progress through the storyline of the expansion. But also, there's a story here that's told that actually has further implications, not just in Velious, but in other places. And you'll, as that story unfolds, you'll see that. You'll sort of go like, "Oh my God!" and sort of see hopefully where the story's going to.
See, I know you guys have taken a lot of pains with the storyline and stuff this time around, compared to stuff that's been done in the other expansions, to make sure that that continuity is there, so that it's really easy to find the plot lines and what's going on, and it's kind of it's certainly not like 15 volumes of text in order to be able to get the plot line. It's done in little snippets as you go along.
Right. We also want to tell the story as opposed to allude to the story, which is a lot of things that have been done in the past, where it's like, this nebulous thing happened, you can go ahead and talk about it on the forums and try to figure out what it was. But now we want to go like, here's what happened, and have you instead discuss what the implications of this thing was. And so this is sort of where we're going for lore going forward.
Yeah, have you seen the sizzle video yet?
I did, and it's awesome.
It's really awesome. It does a really good job of kind of wrapping up the plot synopsis from Sentinel's Fate and showing how it ties into what's going on with Velious.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming out, what, Tuesday? At the same day as launch?
I think it's Tuesday.
Does anybody know?
It's really good.
Right, so it's Tuesday. I don't
You
know.
wanna go
sorry.
this?
So
No,
I think it's Tuesday.
It's
Like,
all
for some
right.
reason the location tool is not working.
That means we're gonna get stuck when we get to Kale as well.
Possibly.
Go ahead and let's move on to Kev.
There's a few things we could show too, like some of the really cool graphic effects, like is the new water on here now? Do you know?
That I don't know.
The reflections and stuff. Did you see what Alex did with the reflections?
I did.
It's fantastic.
I did.
It makes Hallis look incredible.
I think the art here is really good though, because if you look at like the tower, you could see like the icicles coming down and all the effects that were put in to help support. Like, it's really cold in here, and you can see it just in the way that the art was set up for the zone. It's really good stuff. Kale Drakal. This is definitely one of the largest dungeons in our game. I think it might even be the largest dungeon we've ever introduced.
Would you say it's giant?
I would say, LOL. Oh, you're funny.
Yeah.
So this dungeon is going to be a contested dungeon. It's going to have 3 instances and a raid. So there's a lot of different ways that you can adventure through Kale Drakal. This is the home of the Kromzek Giants. Traditionally in the past, if you're familiar with EverQuest lore, the Kromzek loved to wage war against pretty much everyone who was nearby. They had war with the Koldane, war with the Claws of Vishen.
Stop and look at one of the giants when you get close to one.
Yeah, you should take a look at him. He doesn't want to look at you.
Hey.
He snubbed you. He's like, no.
Don't be shy. Look at the camera.
I don't know if you
baby,
can really
you know
see
you
him
want
really
to.
well. Yeah, good effects though. You can see like his breath coming out and everything like that.
Yeah, their animations and stuff are very cool. And they're big.
That's what he's saying to the other guy. I totally ignored that chick. Did you see that? So yeah, coming through here, you're going to get to find out what's happened with the Kromzek Giants in the past 500 years. I think we've got a really good story sort of being woven here. It's not quite as straightforward, I think, as a lot of other stories. There's a little bit of intrigue going on here, a little stuff behind the scenes that players are going to get involved with. So that's really exciting stuff.
And these are not your typical giants from the rest of the game.
They're not.
Very smart.
They are highly intelligent, very capable, and have more than proven themselves as deadly adversaries for anyone they've come across over the past ages. Yeah, they're ready for. So basically, what's happened, and you'll see this in the storyline, is they are gearing up for another major campaign. As the details of that campaign and why they're doing these things, we'll reveal that through the course of the game. But there's definitely a very.
I can't believe you didn't run through his legs.
Oh, you ran around him.
Done the fist pump in the air and run between his legs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pick up the shinies. Somebody's an addict. Oh, you didn't even loot it. You just ran away. What was the point? The dungeon here is divided up into pretty unique themes, all definitely sharing a similar architecture, but depending on where you're at, there's definitely something something different about the area you're at than there was in the one that you were just at. I think we do a good job of spinning the story here, not just through the quests, the dialogue, and the mobs, but also the way that the art is set up for each area. And again, for fans of the original EverQuest, there's a lot of stuff here you're going to find that's familiar. Keldra Call in a lot of ways is really, really cool. The team that put this together did just an amazing job. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces of the expansion.
Can I run to anywhere you want to go?
No, I like the sense of scale that we're getting here. You can see just how giant, no pun intended, I'm not Dave Georgeson, everything is here, and how we tried to make sure that you had a sense of scale. Like, everything here is larger than life because the Kromtech giants themselves are. And we wanted to make it look like they had been here for a long time, and they've expanded the size of Keldra Call from what players might have noted in the original EverQuest. And they've, when you come through here, you get the sense that you are dwarfed by everything around you. And it's really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, and Rich has said several times that Keldra Call is as big as everything else in the expansion pack.
Yeah,
combined.
It's huge.
It's just, it's massive.
Yeah, absolutely huge.
And contested.
And contested. And that's going to be cool. Although, what's as big as it is, I don't know if you're going to see another group.
Well, we can hold a lot of players.
All right, we're good.
Thurgood?
Yeah, if you want to go to Thurgood.
You going to Thurgood Harbor or inside?
We're going to go inside and get Thurgood.
So, tell me about Thurgood.
So Thurgood Inn, as players might remember or might have heard, was the home of the Coldane Dwarves. It's a player city. Well, a player city in the sense this is going to be the hub for the players for the expansion. They're going to work with the Coldane. The Coldane definitely have their own set of threats and problems that they're trying to deal with. And in helping the Coldane, ultimately, will help the players throughout the expansion. They're definitely major players. So here we are, and we're moving our abilities around. We wanted to make sure in building...
Get that camera off the floor.
When we were building Thurgood, we had an idea that we wanted to have a reminiscent dwarven feel, but on top of that it needed to feel like the original, like it's cold, a lot like the original Thurgood might have felt. But then at the same time, a lot has happened here in the past 500 years, and so there's differences between the Thurgood of new and the Thurgood of old. This is the entrance, but this is the entrance from Great Divide. So if you head up the path the way that you're going, you'll head over to. We have the Thurgood Exchange here, where we've got our crafters will probably be spending a lot of time in there. We're not going to look in there because they're crafters. There you go. And we come into here. We've got everything set up. We got brokers and bankers and everything ready to help you out. And we can go head back out, and we'll hook ourselves to the left there. What's up, guards? How's everybody doing?
Man, the art team did a good job on some of this.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic.
You did a pretty good job. Go ahead and cut to the right. go look at something cool up here. And we follow this around, and if you guys remember the Temple of Brel, we're going to run up to here really quick. The Cronyn are still big followers of Brel, and run up to the back there, and they've got their library and everything set up. All right, so let's go ahead and head out. Let's go one more place. You might actually want to go fast because it's kind of a long run. Go quickly. I can run so fast. Look at me. All right, and then we're going to turn right again. Turn right. Oh my God, you're not very good at this. Go straight. Keep going. Yep, and then you're going to turn right here.
Yeah, that's a new base speed
Not
that
right
we're
there.
using for Velious.
Yep.
We hope everybody likes it. 'Cause
7,000%.
it makes everything feel really, small.
Really
which is,
small.
which is our goal.
And then go ahead and hook to the left there. Yep, doing it right. Keep going. Ice well keep.
Nice.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Go ahead and run straight through. And here is the keep itself, where they do the training of their tracking wolves. They've got their there's a banker and stuff up here. This is sort of their central hub for their
Stop
armies
looking
and
at
stuff.
that wolf, please.
You really like the wolf, don't you?
Let's fix
Go ahead
that
and spin
wolf.
around that.
Look at the wall.
Let's fix that wolf, shall
Very
we?
cool stuff. Go ahead and run behind that. And go through that little. Here's the throne of the Danes, and right up here, whoop, is the current Dane Frostweaver the 7th, and that is welcome to Thurganin. How's everybody doing? You'll find out a little bit more about this guy's past, what he's doing now, what's happened to a couple of his father, grandfather, that kind of stuff, and what the agenda and the issues are plaguing the Cronyn now. Go ahead and go back through that hallway that's behind you. That's not behind you. There we go. I'm stuck on a wall. Go through here, around here, and then we have Lord Jelinek. And the question is, what is Lord Jelinek doing here? And he is also another...
Don't tell.
Oh, I'm going to tell you right now. Here it goes. Oh, I forgot. And so, another major player for Velious, definitely something that I'm excited about. So I'm looking forward to players getting a chance to see what's going on with Jelinek. His story doesn't completely unfold in this expansion, but you start getting a little bit of hints as to what he's doing and why he's here. And he definitely does play into the storyline.
Does some of that storyline also get unveiled in the releases we're doing in GU60
Yes.
and 61?
That's how it starts getting revealed.
Right.
As we're going forward, as we're revealing more of the story past release, so 61 and 62, you'll start interacting more with Jelinek and finding out what he's doing and what it is that he needs done.
Right.
So definitely a major player. You have someplace you want to go? I've done it here.
Go with Great Divide
The Great Divide.
or Eastern Waste.
Great Divide.
We can look at the water.
Yay, water. Everybody's excited about water.
And giant turtles.
Yeah, giant turtles. Great Divide. Goodbye, Jelinek.
How we doing on time, timekeeper?
We're at about 24 minutes,
Cool.
We got 5 minutes.
which is awesome.
Cool. A few more things.
All right. Now let's
Yay, Lotus all.
turn around, and we'll see nothing. Yay.
Hey.
Yeah, it always happens. There he is. And it's our friend Lotazal. Lotazal has been blessed by Prexis, has been given enormous size and
What's
power.
he doing to that turtle?
He's very big and he can't reach his back, and they're there to help him out. It's really nice
Scratching
of the
the
off mirror to
fleas.
help out Lotazal. There they are. It's like, we'll help you out. Dig barnacles off your spines. He's there to carry players to Velious from the Sinking Sands. If you purchase the Destiny of Velious expansion, you'll just go to Stissa, who's on the docks at the Seeking Sands. Talk to Stissa, and he will get you sent on your way. This is where you will first come into our expansion. Go ahead and...
You will not see the huge blue genie on the right.
He will not be there. If you look up to your left there and up, you can see the tower posing shadow in the distance. You can see it's got a nice little Tower of Pisa thing going on. One thing I like here is that I think the artist did a really good job of sort of making it look imposing. It's something that's there in the background, looming over everything. And you'll find out what the Othmir are doing here and what their what kind of troubles they're facing.
And you got to play the first day we launch. I'm telling you, the Othmir illusion stuff is worth it's fantastic. The Othmir. Well, I predict that people will be asking for them as a playable race soon because swimming with them and all that other stuff is just really fun. It's very cool. And then the artists, as you can see in the distance there, one of the particular challenges they had with this expansion was, well, let's just say there's a heck of a lot of ice and snow in the game. So one of the things that was challenging was to make sure that it all continuously looked different as you went through, and it wasn't just this all, continuous monochrome blue going on. And as you go farther and farther into the wastes and so on and so forth, you'll see that they've really mixed it up and made it very interesting to look at.
Yeah, it's good. It's cool stuff.
They did a really good job.
Show the. Well, I want to show the Othmir in the water though, really quick, because I think that's way cool.
It is. It's awesome.
Tom Toby put this in.
Do you have the illusion?
Our animation. No, just go to where Lotus at. Run back to him. Yeah. So this is for players who weren't in beta. Didn't get a chance to see this. This is cool. I like this. Maybe it's not quite as cool as I think it is, but it's way cool.
He just added animations in so that you can fly with them now too, on the hover disc.
There he is. Oh, you fell in the water.
Don't.
Actually, you go right over to that Othmir that was right over there. There he is. Oh, check him out. He's swimming on his back like a real otter. It's so awesome. The very best.
All right.
It was I'm so pleased. All right. Yeah, go ahead and run up Salai. What's up, Lottie? Can I have your shield? I want my epic.
Troublemaker.
And here we are. We're
Oh, look
flying.
at that. She hatched a griffin egg.
Yes, she did. She's also going super slow.
This is what happened to me this week.
Yeah.
Because you had Control R on.
Oh, that's right. You do that, it breaks it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to despawn the mount and respawn it.
Yeah.
With Control R off.
Preferably not while you're in the water. There's the land. Here we go. Oh,
See, we figured that the view was so cool looking that if you moved really slowly, you'd get to take it all in.
No, that's why we reduced mount speeds across the board.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
rather than 75% bonus, it's a 75% penalty.
You're right, because it
So-
looks really
But
good.
it's great. Like the
Yeah.
horse looks good,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the scene. I was really glad that I was personally involved in that decision.
Oh, I can't wait for the PMs now.
Oh,
you're still broken.
All I can say is user error.
Oh, you broke it forever. No, we can't show everybody. Do a dive though. Dive straight down. This is the coolest.
How do you do that?
You just
Just
point straight at the ground.
down and dive.
Yeah. Point straight down.
You can do it.
You're almost there. Point straight down.
So close.
Go.
No, move.
Yes.
No,
You're
you have to
going
go
up. That's-
down. There you go.
Oh no!
That looks
this
better
is
when you're not
going
moving at
well.
like 2 feet per second.
No, it looks cool when you actually are moving at mount speed.
I clearly don't have my driver's license
Yeah,
yet.
it's all right.
Why?
Yeah.
You will acquire them out as you do the quest content for Velious. Once you've completed the quest, you'll be able to fly around, see Velious from the air. What is happening here?
Quit hitting the Microsoft key.
You can land up on top of the tower and find out if Rudolph is there. I don't think he's there.
Just hit Control R while you're in the air. You should be able to go faster.
I did.
I think we're good.
Awesome.
Anyway, so
Oh well.
I think that's our tour.
Is there anything else to show? Well, I mean, there's tons of stuff in the game.
Tons.
But yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, I think that wraps it up for our final cast. There's a big webcast that we're doing on Tuesday morning when we get ready to launch this bad boy. We'll start at 7 o'clock in the morning, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then we'll go till 9 o'clock when the gates open up and you can start playing Destiny of Velious. So we're looking forward to it, and we really hope you are too.
It should be a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.